The Gateway Arch looming over downtown St. Louis. The Phillies take on the Cardinals. Next. Just to the west of the mighty Mississippi, we're at the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals. With that, we welcome you inside the broadcast booth. Matt Vasgersian here with you, alongside our Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's begin by taking a look at what's led us to Game 3 of this 4-game set.
Yeah, everything's gone to plan so far. See, the home team's taken the first 2 games of this 4-game set, and they're playing real well right now. No reason to think they can't make it 3 straight here.
All right, Eric, Steve will join us in a moment, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. Seth Hargrove will get the ball to pitch against these guys, and he'll be given the task of really focusing on keeping these guys off the base paths. That means to be successful, he's got to focus on keeping the ball in the strike zone and avoiding the unnecessary walks. Ben Revere will stand in here, hoping to perhaps get a chance to show off that speed of his as he currently sits 7th in the National League in stolen bases. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike 1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
First pitch, 3-10.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
2 times now he's painted that fastball on the outside corner. Now you got to worry about seeing that pitch for a 3rd time.
Now a ball chopped up the line to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw is low, and he can't get it to stick in the webbing.
Well, here's another look. This looked to be a fairly routine play. Just might have hit him, though, on the heel of the glove, and now they've got a leadoff base runner.
Jimmy Rollins will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Bare-handed for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
As a pitcher, that's how you pick your defense up behind you. They make an error leading off the inning, well, you give him another chance right away, and he gets his man right here to bounce into a tailor-made double play.
Ryan Howard will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Fouled back. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Down quickly go the Phillies, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. And set to face these guys. There you see the numbers for the right-hander Kyle Kendrick. Now we'll look at the way the Phillies will line up behind him. Matt Holliday will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For St. Louis, left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Go, Matt. All right.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Let's go, Cardinals.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And this is swung on and bounced to shortstop. And Rollins will throw him out, one away.
Batting second, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter digs in at the plate. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now.
That's a real good sinker there. You can see this ball's in the dirt by the time he's committed to this swing. That's a nice job behind the plate of cleaning up and getting that put out at first.
Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
swing and a tapper out in front. Throw on to the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. After one, no score. Dominic Brown will stride in now. His solo home run accounted for their only score in the ballgame a night ago. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
You're nuts, Phillies!
And 2-2. Now the pitch. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Chase Utley will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Low for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Hitters count 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 3-0 pitch. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Let's go.
Fastball too high. Ball 4.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Carlos Ruiz will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. At first is Utley, the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Oh, that is such a good pitch. First pitch changeup, when you know a guy's a first pitch fastball guy, just use his aggressiveness against him.
And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Nate Walker will get his first opportunity here. And as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Off the plate and low here, ball one.
All right, Cardinals.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Now this one sets up a big pitch because you don't want to lose that leadoff guy in a scoreless ball game.
3-1 on the way. And he takes ball four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Number 16 will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. Two different pitches, both taken on the inside corner. And now they can go just about anywhere they want.
And this is in the dirt, but Ruiz able to block it nicely. And he got him.
One thing you learn real quick as a rookie, you don't get any easy at-bats at this level. You got to be thinking up there every single pitch because guys up here, they'll tear you apart if you don't.
Matt Adams will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. First pitch coming. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a rocket to third. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Cardinals. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with 1 man out.
Yeah, a hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third base. He just couldn't get the leather on it.
Yadier Molina will stand in, and you see there, he's been scorching hot these past few games. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Not close. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. Utley for one. Relay to Howard, and it's in time. The double play, that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Two complete. Still scoreless here on the show. John Mayberry will lead things off. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Mayberry Jr.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And there's ball one.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
Let's do it, Cardinals.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Go Cardinals. Come on, Cardinals.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Cody Ashe will be the batter.
Water. Get water.
First offering on the way. And they start him out away with a called strike.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Third inning, no score to this point. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Well, let's isolate this release here. You can see he's got an easy motion, easy delivery, and boom, then he runs this pitch up there pretty darn quick.
Kyle Kendrick will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Come on.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And that misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. John Jay will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
John Jay.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
Come on, let's get a hit.
And now a pitch on the way.
Here we go.
Cut fastball misses. 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Let's go.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the big fella just takes it to the bag himself for the first out.
Come on.
Batting 9th. Catcher.
Seth Hargrove will step in now. And Kendrick starts him out with a good curveball for the first strike. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Good sinker that time as it's pulled on the ground to third. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
Yeah, both these 2 starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the third.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday.
All right, man, let's go. Come on. Here we go.
A ball hit hard to the left side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Yeah, a nice effort here at third. It gets on him pretty quickly. Maybe if he's a foot taller, he's got a shot, but this one had left field written all over it.
Matt Carpenter will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Let's go, Redbird. He's
He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time as he steals second.
Boy, that's a good jump right there this time. I think he had this one stolen even if the throw is on target. But you see the shortstop have to go up the ladder to get it, and that took away any chance of throwing him out.
One and one. For Holiday, just his second stolen base on the year. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You got to keep this guy from getting extended.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Michael Lee would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Ben Revere will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground back up the box. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
And more often than not, when you see a guy with a batting average like his is, it's a result of swinging at too many bad pitches. I should know. I was that guy. And his average is going to tumble even further after that at-bat.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
That is the hardest first pitch to look for because you just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Goes the other way as this is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and digging in, slugging first baseman Ryan Howard. And that swung on and missed for strike one. And a big swing by Howard, but he didn't get it, and it's 0-2.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
On a big swing there as this is high and deep out to right. And this park's not going to hold this one. It's gone. A home run. A solo shot there for Ryan Howard. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's his first hit of the entire series here, and he makes it a good one, all right. This one clears the wall by plenty. And now, back in the dugout, you can imagine he's probably saying, gosh, it's about time.
Dominic Brown will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Dominic Brown.
Let's go, Cardinals.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
You know, maybe he had a little bit of a concern that they were going to call that one a strike, too.
2 out, nobody on.
It's our house, baby.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Here's a hard hit ball and caught over there at first. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Phillies get one on the home run by the big fella, Ryan Howard. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 Phillies. Michael Lee will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. And he's retired, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Nate Walker will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time.
Let's go, Walker.
In there, and it's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Here we go.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now here it comes. Lays off, 2-2 now. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Number 16 waits on deck. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Number 16 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch on the way. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
All right, Cardinals, let's go, St. Louis.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Now a ball bounced towards the mound. Throw on to the first baseman Howard, and with that, the side is retired. Strong half inning there by Kyle Kendrick. Still working on a 1-0 lead. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, and Chase Utley getting set to start things out here in the Phillies half of the inning. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes a called strike 2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here's the 1-2. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And stepping in is the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Now here's a swing and another chance out there at shortstop. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, John Mayberry Jr.
John Mayberry will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. And this ball will be chopped foul. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Matt Adams will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th, and you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
You see here from above, since he's left-handed, he's got the third baseman playing well off the line. I don't know if this is exactly where he intended to hit the baseball, but it works out for him.
Yadier Molina will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here.
Look out for the double play.
Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
Now a swing and a ground ball. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. And a good at-bat there, as that, in fact, stretches his hitting streak out to 9 games now. John Jay will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Oh, no. Here we go.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. But no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
Seth Hargrove will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Changeup called strike one.
And with his speed, contact probably means a run right here. So that's got to be his only thought process at the plate.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Let's win, Cardinals.
Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. On the ground to third. Utley for one. On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score.
Oh, and he nearly got that double play he needed to get himself out of the inning. But you see the good hard slide here at second base, and the return throw just a little too late. So that'll be scored a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Back to the top of the order now, and here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. A bit high there, a ball and no strikes.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Boy, I'm not too sure if a good throw would have had him here or not. But you can see he doesn't get on top of his throwdown, and it sails on him just a little bit. That's going to allow the runner to dive in safely with a stolen base.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Swinging is Holliday as this one's on the ground to short. Throw on to the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. Cards forced to settle for one. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Cody Ashe We'll get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Third baseman, Cody Ashe.
And here's the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. And the 6th inning opens with a fly out, 1 away.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Kyle Kendrick will bat for himself here in a tie ball game in the 6th. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball that swung on and lifted down the left field line. And Holliday's got this one, and there are 2 gone. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Ben Revere will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Now here's the first pitch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
Now he runs up and gets this one down. And a barehanded pickup. The throw's a low one, and he can't make the scoop at first as it's in and out of the glove.
Well, you'll see it. After the bare hand, he's got to throw it against his body. I think he would have been better served to just put this one in his pocket, but he rushed the throw and he threw it away.
So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Revere rides off for second. A pitch out, the throw, and they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th, all tied at 1-1. Matt Carpenter will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Third baseman, Matt.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Lined hard to center field. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Around second. He'll try for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
I tell you, these folks have not had a whole lot to cheer about so far. But with the exception of an inside the Parker, nothing seems to light up a crowd like a 3-base hit. And they're alive now to lead off the inning.
Michael Lee will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
The one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Change up low, 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at two close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
The 2-0. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Howard is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Nothing doing there. Boy, what a great pitch with nobody out to get that pop-up. He's definitely not in the clear yet, but if he can keep making pitches like that, he'll have a decent shot of maybe stranding that guy over there at third base.
Nate Walker will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. And that'll be the fourth wide one, so put runners at the corners here with one man gone.
The batter, number 16.
Number 16 will dig in now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Well, with one away in the inning, they're thinking they'd like to get a second runner into scoring position. And that was wishful thinking because a good throw takes care of him trying to steal second.
Swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game. Matt Adams will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Yeah, you wonder if they'll approach him a little differently now that he's 2 for 2 off him. Well, they might not be so eager to go right after him.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. (1-0). Grounded foul. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We're through 6 full. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Phillies 1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Jimmy Rollins will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. And neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. And a swing by Rollins, and this is on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
You know, now that we've made it to just about the midway point of the season, this is where you start to see a little bit of separation between the haves and the have-nots. And I think we can pretty safely say that these guys are in it for the long haul.
Ryan Howard will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Come on, let's get you out here!
In for strike 2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
The 1-2. And Howard will wisely lay off that one as it's back to 2-2 now. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
And this late into his afternoon of work, the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance that he might slip up and leave one out over the middle of the plate.
Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that will find the seats, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, as the Phillies have come back to tie this one at 2.
That great work he'd done on the mound, well, it just got undone on one swing. He's gone from being in total control to, we got ourselves a tie ball game.
Dominic Brown will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats.
Dominic Brown.
Here you go, guys.
Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
Are you crazy, Blue?
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Hit hard but foul over the Cardinal dugout. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's allowed just 2 runs to this point. Both of them coming on solo homers. Things could be much different now if those had come with guys on base, but as it is, this has been a pretty good outing.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and making his way in is the second baseman Chase Utley. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Set up down now.
Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
Here's a hot shot that'll be caught at first base. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. And Brad Lincoln will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Brad Lincoln.
Matt Adams will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck.
Matt Adams.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Yeah, no mistake about that one. That one's right there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, yeah, you know, he went backdoor breaking ball with the previous pitch. Then he's got him set up to come down and in with the next one, and he throws a pearl right there.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And in a tie ball game, you don't want to be giving these guys free base runners to start the inning. He's going to need to bounce back from that pronto.
Yadier Molina will dig in. He singled his last time around. Runners off for second. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Therefore, it is Mayberry to make the play. 1 gone.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
John Jay will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time.
You can do it.
Now the first pitch. And this is in the dirt, but Ruiz able to block it nicely.
runner to second base.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swinging a ground ball to first. And Jay's on base. He's got a base hit.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and at average, it'll climb a few more points.
Justin DeFreitas will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th. Alan Craig will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 21, Alan Craig.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And a high strike there, 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
Down low again. It's 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. And now on 3-2, do you put any thought into sending the runners here with one away? Runners are at first and second with one away. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a little tapper out in front of the mound. And this is knocked down on the mound.
Well, I think the wheels may start to turn just a little bit now. This was not the greatest swing in the world, to be sure. But at least now the go-ahead run moves over to third base. So that'll set up an interesting situation right here.
Matt Holliday will step in. A ground-out victim his last time. Just go ahead and put Holliday aboard here.
And this is probably the right decision here with 2 outs. Too many things can go wrong when you let him swing the bat.
Matt Carpenter will step in with a full house out there in what may be the pivotal at-bat of this game. Takes strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now.
Well, he's got a big pitch coming up here. That would be huge if he could get out of this with the game still even.
This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Fine work there from the Philadelphia pen. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 2-2.
Your attention, please. Now
A new
pitching
pitcher
for the
set to
Cardinals,
take over, and it's one of just a
58.
handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. Carlos Ruiz will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
Come on now. Let's get a game right
Now
here.
action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1. And this will be fouled away. And a good pitch, but no offer from Ruiz. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
Will Nieves will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the throw in gets away from him. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller, the thought is that you've got to get out there and hit the ball before it sinks. So that means if you're a right-handed hitter, you got to jump out there and pull it. And that's exactly what he did.
Marlon Byrd will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there, 2-2 regardless. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away.
Get the double play.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the two-strike pitch and chops it foul. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. And we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot as the right-handed batting Kevin Franzen begins to loosen up on deck. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
And the Phils know that one key hit here could make a big impact on the outcome of the ball game.
And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Yep, they're able to get that force at second base, but that's it. So meanwhile, that go-ahead run gets to move up 90 feet. He's now standing on third.
Freddie Galvis will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 13, Freddie Galvis.
Ben Revere will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Circle change there, called strike 1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Runners leap from first and third. Here's the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Try to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2 and 2.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Hit on the ground towards first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, and this game is still tied at 2 and 2. Will Nieves will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 21, Will Nieves.
Marlon Byrd is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over, and it's the veteran right-hander Sean Camp. Michael Lee will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. One 0 on the way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Well, look there at the numbers for our two starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Nate Walker will step in, and we'll see if they decide to pitch to him this time around. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Nieves is there, 2 down. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. Johnny Peralta will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Here we go. 2-0 now.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0. Three
3-0 now. Matt Adams would be next. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Matt Adams will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Here's the first offering. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Come on, face it now.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw is too strong as it's over the head of Howard. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Yadier Molina will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
B.J. Rosenberg will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. John Jay will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
When you're in a key spot like this, you can't allow yourself to get tied up that badly.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Where are you going here?
I'll throw him that same pitch again. Make him prove that his plate discipline is such that he can lay off it twice in a row.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself, and that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Back up the middle, that will get through into center field, a base hit. second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2. Roberto Hernandez trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Peter Borges will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Peter Borges.
Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Short lead from second, now the pitch. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
2 down, runners at first and second. And here's a slider for a called strike. Fouled straight back. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
As a look, now the pitch. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And that's off his leg on the mound. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, 2 errors in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning. Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 15, Paul Lee.
Mark Ellis will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 3, Mark Ellis.
Jimmy Rollins will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Jimmy Rollins.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
And up by 2 here in the 9th, he needed to make sure he could keep that leadoff man off base so they don't get the tying run to the plate. That's a huge first out.
Ryan Howard will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ballgame as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Boy, he might be pressing his luck a little around. That's 2 straight pitches right down the middle.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is going to be into the gap for Howard. Extra bases forthcoming. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
And that's a big double right there, down by 2, but more importantly, that's going to get the tying run to the plate. So we're going to see how they want to handle this defensively now with the open base.
Dominic Brown will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch is a swing and a ground ball right at Ellis at second. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Chase Utley will stand in as their last chance now. First pitch of the at-bat is lined hard into the gap in left center. That'll find some real estate out there for extra bases. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
This might be a situation where a little time in the video room pays off. They know this is a guy that'll throw that curveball early in the count, so it looked like he was waiting for it, and he'll drive in a run here on the double.
Carlos Ruiz will work now on getting that tying run home from second. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Stop him right here.
Up top, it's 2-0. It's been much harder work than I think he anticipated.
Yeah, he came in here trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it at all.
2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Excellent work to finish this one off, and he picks up save number 30 now on the year.
Ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. He gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 4-3. So long from St. Louis.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 4 runs on 8 hits. 2 errors. They left 10 men on base. For Philadelphia, 3 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely.